Guys, if you will do these 5 things, you're gonna have a much better result, a much better experience. You're gonna make more money on the sale of your home. It's gonna be an overall better experience for you in your selling process. Have you been thinking about selling your home? Well, you are in the right place. We've got 5 things we're going to share with you today. They're going to help you have a much better experience and make a lot more money when you sell your home. So here's 5 things. Let's jump right in. The first one is sell sooner. Yes, sell your home sooner. Of course, the real estate agent is telling you to get your home on the market right away. Sell your house. Now is the time. Of course I'm saying that. But guys, here's the reason why I'm saying that. As you get later into the spring and summer season, there are going to be more sellers coming to market. So if you understand the law of supply and demand, the shorter supply there is of something, the more that people are willing to pay for it. As there is more of something, the less demand, the less people are going to be willing to pay for it. So as we get more into spring and summer, there's going to be more sellers on the market. So if you're competing during that time, there's going to be less of a buyer pool for your home. So that's why I'm saying you should consider selling sooner, because you're going to have a better result. You're going to make more money, have more offers. It's going to be a better situation for you. Now, that being said, inventory in general is probably still not going to be that great as we get into later spring and summer. So it's still going to be a seller's market. You're still going to have a great opportunity to sell then. I'm just saying there will be relatively more sellers then. So if timeline isn't a thing for you, you have a certain life event you're trying to sync up with the sale of your home, then consider selling sooner. You're going to have less sellers on the market, more competition for your home. That's our first tip. The second thing is consider doing some painting of your house. People are always asking me, what's the thing I can do to increase the value of my home? Should I do this? Can I add that? Here's what I'm saying. The biggest bang for your buck is almost always going to come from painting. It's something that sometimes you can do yourself, and even if you pay someone to do it, the price-wise, it's significantly less of an investment and a bigger return on what you're going to get in that than if you try to remodel your kitchen or add that extra bedroom in the basement. This is the biggest way to get a return on your money, and it gives a fresh look to your house. So interior or exterior both. So if you're painting the interior, consider using Agreeable Gray from Sherwin-Williams. It's a very popular color. I know the grays have been around for a little bit, but when you're painting, you're not trying to make that bold statement. You're trying to make a very neutral palette that is pleasing to the largest percentage of buyers. And so now is not the time to pull out your favorite color or try to do those accents. It's time to make the home as desirable as possible for as many buyers as possible. And I'm telling you, that color on the interior is Agreeable Gray and white trim if you can in your home as well. If you're considering painting the exterior, light French gray is a very, very strong color to consider for your exterior of your home. Pair that with white as well for your trim, for your gutters, all that. It's going to be a very great choice considering painting the exterior of your home. So consider doing some painting. It's the best return, in my opinion, for your money. You're going to give a fresh pop to buyers when they come into your home. Another thing to consider is get a pre-listing home inspection. Now, this only costs you about $400 or $500, but it's going to help you to avoid some very potential unexpected costs with the sale of your home. So when a buyer gets under contract on your home, they are probably going to be asking for a home inspection. Now, if it's multiple offers and it's very competitive, it's possible that someone may forego a home inspection on your home. But if you'll do one up front, you're going to get stronger offers on your home because people are going to get a chance to see what is going on with your house. So they're going to feel more confident in that offer, in the escalation clauses that they submit, and hopefully the way your realtor negotiates with those buyers to put more money on the table for you. It's going to be a better situation, and it's only going to cost you about $400 or $500 more bucks. It's also going to save you, hopefully, from having to go back to market for any unexpected expenses or repairs that come up from a home inspection. So by you doing it in advance, you're going to know about it and get ahead of any of those things. You're not going to be surprised by anything that someone else's home inspector, who may or may not be someone of integrity, You're going to get the chance to bring your person in to put your report on the table in front of buyers when they come for your open house and showings. It's a really good investment. And two, when buyers come in, if they do a home inspection, they have the ability to back out. So if they get the chance to see yours, hopefully they'll forego theirs and keep you from having to go back to market. That's a seller's worst enemy, is when they have a home inspection done, the buyer backs out, now you've got to go back to market. You've lost the momentum of that first coming to market, and now you've got to try to recreate that and explain to buyers why you haven't come back to market. So it's really worth the investment. Consider doing a pre-listing inspection. All right, 2 more things for you guys. I would say you have to use a stager. Now, I say this with a lot of our sellers, and their first reaction is, whoa, wait, I don't want to bring a bunch of stuff into my house. I don't know all about that. We got too much stuff as it is. Really, a stager, you just need to bring them through and have them assess each room of your house and tell you what needs to go, what needs to move. Arrange the room in such a way that it's ready for photos. Because the way that you live in a home is not the way that a home needs to be staged to prepare for the best photos. So believe me, you need to use a stager. So consider that. It's worth the investment. We include that with all of our sellers. We pay for that. It's something you should be doing, and it's worth the money every single time. Last, use a professional photographer. I cannot emphasize this enough. Guys, it's so frustrating when I see listings out there that agents have on the market and they've literally taken their cell phone and taken pictures. Now, I get that you have an iPhone, I get that you have Samsung Galaxy Ultra, whatever your phone is that touts this really amazing camera. They have some pretty good cameras, but I guarantee whoever's taking photos with that is not going back to Photoshop and editing, adjusting the lighting, shading some things in. You need a professional photographer with a dedicated camera to go back afterwards and edit your photos, because people are looking at online at really great photos. And so if you've got someone using their cell phone, just snapping away and then uploading to the MLS, oh my goodness, it's such a tragedy. And sadly, I see it all the time. So get a professional photographer. Your agent should be paying for this for you. It should be a part of the process. If they try to pull out their phone, tear up the listing agreement and choose somebody else, because it's just such a tragedy. It's worth the investment every single time. This should be provided for you. So those are 5 quick tips. Guys, if you will do these 5 things, you're gonna have a much better result, a much better experience. You're gonna make more money on the sale of your home. It's gonna be an overall better experience for you and your selling process. My name is Jim Hare. I'm the owner of Hare Homes Realty Group with Keller Williams Greater Omaha. We help sellers all the time get the most money for their home. We've got an entire protocol that we use to make sure that you get the best result every single time. Rather than spinning plates, we've got a system that we use that navigates you from beginning to end in a very smooth way that makes you the most money possible. We'd love to help you if you're considering selling your home, or if you know someone who is. Share this video with them, pass on our information, give us a call. We'll put that packet in your hand that gives you our entire protocol for selling a home to make sure you have the best experience possible. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. Have an amazing day.